What's so wrong? Mm-hmm. Name my mind up on right on time. My life, you're right. I need somebody who can treat me right. I need somebody that's gonna love me all night. Part-time lover, one night stand. I'm a grown-ass woman, I'm a grown-ass man. I need somebody that's gonna treat me right. I need somebody that's gonna love me all night. One night stand. I'm a grown ass woman. Need a grown ass man. Thing. All right. I need somebody that's gonna treat me right. I need somebody that's gonna love me all night. Long time lover, no one night stand. Grown ass woman, grown ass man. I need somebody that's gonna treat me right. I need somebody that's gonna love me all night. All time lover, no one night stand. I'm a grown ass woman, want me a grown ass man. Hey, how y'all doing today? As y'all come in, happy Veterans Day, happy Veterans Day. As y'all come in, if you're a veteran, shout out your branch of service. Vivian Jennings, U.S. Army. And doing Desert Storm, Desert Shield. As y'all know, today is Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day to all my veterans, all my brothers and sisters, my Ranger buddies, that decided to volunteer and go into the military to protect those and other ones. So let me tell y'all what I'm here today. I know y'all probably like, what is she over there doing? Cutting bags. So I'm gonna tell y'all what my day has consisted of so far. I started out this morning. I went to and I got my Veterans Lounge shirt on today for Veterans Day, in honor of Veterans Day. So what I did is today I started off this morning. I went to our American Legion post number 19 here in town. We fed breakfast to the veterans, and the veterans came out. We also had a display. Hey, how are you today, dear? Good. We had a display of like different military artifacts and things of that nature, MREs, mess kits, uh, signal equipment, tents, flags, uh, flight vests, mask, everything. Uh, Tents. What else to say? Oh, cots. rucksacks. So they had everything over there on display. So I was looking at my commander like, where you get all that stuff from? But he like 100 years old, so he might have all that stuff in his like collection and stuff, y'all. I hate to be the person that have to clean out his house if he passed away though, because that's a lot of stuff. He had enough to put on a display by himself. He had old signal equipment and everything. I was like, it's a lot of stuff. No, sir. We used to have the big things, but the beer company didn't bring us any.
Oh, okay.
No, all we got is some orange juice in here today. I told her to order it. So $3.24. Okay. What else to me? Oh, me. Oh, baby. And I love you for that, baby. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You all did a fine job. I salute you all.
Thank you so much.
Take my hat off.
Thank you.
A lot of people don't think about that.
They don't think.
Acknowledge the veterans.
They don't think that we did nothing because I was in doing Persian Desert Storm.
Whoa. I know y'all did something. Okay, you have a great.
All right, you have a blessed day. Thank you so much. Yeah, that was nice of him. I got a cup up there to say bless the vet. So, yeah. I started off with I went over and I served breakfast at the Armory. That was fun. Veterans from all over the county came over to get breakfast. Get free breakfast. We gave them Hardee's biscuits, Hardee's French toast, and cinnamon rolls. They were like, take some on with you and give them away. I was like, I'm not taking all them breakfast biscuits with me. And then I got to figure out what I'm going to do with them tonight. And then I wake up and the dog being there eating. In the clay. So I did that. Then I came on down here. I got a love box that I'm sending out to somebody. So I'll be getting that together tomorrow. Now I'm supposed to work tomorrow, but I already had told her I can't work. So I'll find out what she's gonna do. Because I can't come in the morning. Y'all know where I'll be at in the morning. Oh man, and party pooper. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I said I'm gonna come in today, and I'm gonna. I didn't get a chance to go and do my Veterans Day ritual. Y'all know me and my cousin, we usually hit up a lot of different places. I didn't get a chance to do it this year, but it's okay. Hey, Empress, I'm good. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. I came on here to wish everybody happy Veterans Day. Stay too long. I keep moving on. I've been listening to these songs all day. It's raining here. Empress, is it raining here? It's pouring down here. And then all of a sudden it got cold again. Did it get cold down there? Did it rain? And so, I ain't lying. It's been pretty here the last couple of days. All of a sudden on Veterans Day, it decided it's gonna pour down. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm gonna pay for 15.
Yes, ma'am. What pump you want? Three. Yes, ma'am. A little chili on it, then. Yes, ma'am. Got cold all of a sudden. But it's okay. That's right. All right, $5 is your change. Thank you so much. You have a good day. You too. You said it was a little sunny. I wish it was sunny here, girl. It had been nice here. All of a sudden, it just decided, it was like, you know what? I'm mad at you. I'm just going to get cold. But it ain't as cold as it was, honey. 89 degrees. Oh, my God. Now, that's too hot. 89 degrees, that's too hot. It's, I don't even know what it is here. It was like 40. It said something like, feel like 48 or something like that. I was like, feel like 48. Good Jesus. I'll tell you how cold it is. 50 degrees. But it ain't cold, but it's colder. You know what I'm saying? Because it's wet. I don't know what it is about the water making it just cold. That's what I don't understand. Why the wet make it cold? It get cold when it get wet. So anyway, I came on here. I also was gonna talk to y'all a little bit about, being a veteran and what we could do. You said, yes, I said he said 6'2". Now, tell him I said Happy Veterans Day. And thank him for his service. I'm telling y'all, I used to love when I used to see the tall, especially the Navy and Marines, the tall Navy and Marines, and they put their uniforms on, their dress uniforms, girl, and they'd be at the Naval District of Washington, and they would be the honor guard. Oh, honey, they look so good in their uniforms, and then they be so erect and tall, and they walk with a purpose. You know what I'm saying? They always, every move was intentional. I used to love to see them. But then again, um, tall thin guys, or tall guys in their uniform always look better. Don't ask me why. Do not ask me why, but tall guys in their uniform always look so much better. When I was in the military, they be looking so nice in their uniform. I mean, their uniform just laid better on them. Hey, Belia. So yeah, I just always thought military guys, tall military guys, they always, the uniforms just lay different. I thought I heard somebody. hmm I always like the way they look in their uniform. It all depends, cause like the dudes that be 5'6" and like 255 pounds, and they got a beer belly, they don't look good in their uniform. It ain't enough tailoring to make them uniforms look good. Now, my first husband, he used to look real good in his uniform because he was tall. He was like 6'2", 6'2". He was like 6'2", 6'2" and a half, and he was thin, and he, had a nice chest, and he wore a beret and his jump boots because he was airborne, and he would have to blouse his uniform pants. He looked real nice in his uniform. You say your son is very handsome too. I'm telling you. I tell people, these guys, the guys, they look good. People that put pride in their uniform, they look real nice. I look at some of the policemen. You say he buff now? Listen, on the push-ups. Y'all, I still own real estate. When we say I own real estate at Fort Jackson, because I used to stay in trouble. Fort Dix too. I used to stay in trouble. Y'all, they had and see, all right, when I went in, they still had some weird punishments that they could do to you. You know what I'm saying? Like they would get the drill sergeants and they would surround you if you were messing up, and all of them be hollering in different directions, and you'd be looking like which one of y'all I'm gonna listen to first? You know what I'm saying? And then like they used to have this thing where they had them telling them doing a dying cockroach. I ain't never had to do that, but I knew people who had to do the dying cockroach. The dying cockroach, that's when you lay on your back and you kick your hands and arms up saying, I am a dirty, filthy, dying cockroach. You laying in the ground, kicking your hands and feet up, talking about, I am a dirty, filthy, dying cockroach. Y'all be laughing. The other one was the time they got mad at this girl and they made her. Hey, how you doing? This girl, they got mad at her. She had left her weapon laying down unattended, and they were like, "Do you know this is your husband now? This is your man. You left him around." Hey, how you doing? And they made her go and hump the tree. I was like, what is they doing? They used to do the most crazy thing. Why are they doing that? They telling you left your boyfriend laying over there. You cheated. Y'all telling y'all, it used to be the craziest thing. Look, I'm telling you, Empress, you had to kick your hands and feet in the air. Say, I'm a dirty, filthy, dying cockroach. Is that it? I used to laugh so hard. I ain't kidding. Now, I think the worst I ever got is they made me do push-ups upside down on the step. I was like, y'all know I ain't doing this but one time, right? But no, the worst I ever got in trouble is I had to do fire guard every night. Let me tell you, drill sergeants, they got so tired of seeing me every night and felt so sorry for me. They was like, you know what? Go on in there. Take you in there. I was in there on the couch sleep. They was like, you know what? You ain't gonna get no sleep from now to the time you leave. They was like, your drill sergeant hates you. They was like, either they hate you or you just stubborn as heck. A little bit of both. I was a terrible soldier. I was terrible. not doing this. This is not fun. It was fun when I first came here. This ain't fun.
Who's gonna tickle your fancy?
Oh, I'm talking to my friends.
Oh, okay. Let me have a like a red, L or whatever you call it, regular flavor. See the thing you got. That red pack. On that.
This is the cheapest thing we got.
I thought those other were 3 something a pack.
These are 3.
Okay.
These are 3 something.
Regular flavor short. They
Because
don't they'll all
well, you
kill.
talk about these right here.
Yeah. Yeah. Short one. I don't live on menthol.
Yeah, these right here are $3.59.
Yeah. God. Can't do. I want a case of this water here.
We got some water in it? Okay.
All when you hurt.
All right, it's ready for you. I was in the Army. I was in the Army. I was in the Army. I did 8 years in the Army. Now I keep saying that I was a bad soldier. I really was a good soldier. I did what I had to do. It was just that I ended up with a short end of the. I ended up with a short straw, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because when I went in saying that, oh, I'm just going in because my mom and dad, they being older, they ain't gonna be able to send me to college, and it's ready for you.
It's ready?
And I was like,
you call you Mr. J. He working today?
He is. Well, he was. So y'all get what I'm saying? I thought I was going to college. I was like, yeah, I'm just doing this college thing. They said, "Side, you going to war?" I was like, "What?" I was like, "Who said I was going to war?" All right. Thank you. Want me 30 cent trash? All right, you're welcome. Listen, I was like, oh, I'm just going in because, I volunteered to go in. I went in. Y'all listen, I went in the Army. I ain't told y'all this, but I went in the Army. I was 17, actually, when I enlisted. I went on a delay. I was on a delay, though, because I ended up on, I hadn't graduated. And when I graduated, I went in September. I graduated in June. Graduated in June, and I spent the summer at home, and then I left for the military. So when my friends were going off to college, I was going in the Army. I promise y'all. I thought it was going to be like kind of cool, but it was hot as hell in Fort Dix, New Jersey. In September, and then all of a sudden it got like real cold. I was like, this is not cute at all. Not cute at all. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, one of the weirdest things I had to do. Okay, so when I first got there, you had to know the chain of command. Yep. So the first thing I did is the first thing you do when you get there, they tell you gotta learn the chain of command. Y'all ain't learning that chain of command. They told us learn the chain of command. And he said, if you don't know, if I come past and I ask you the chain of command, if you don't know it, you're gonna have fire guard every night. You're gonna have fire guard. They put me on fire guard that first night because y'all, I'm stubborn. I don't care. And I knew the chain of command because I was in the secret desk. It wasn't like I just decided, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go in the Army and I know. Yeah, I knew the stuff because I was in the secret desk. So I was in a military organization as a teenager. It's CCADES is like the Young Marines or like the Young Marines or like the what's that other thing? The the Air Force got one too. But yeah, I like it's like ROTC. It's like ROTC, but it was a Navy organization. Or we did everything at the Naval District of Washington at the Navy Yard. Y'all, I have been on a Sequoia, which is a presidential yacht, went during the 80s. So we used to do everything. We used to have fun. They had a destroyer that was stationed, decommissioned at the Navy Yard. They used as a museum. I used to do 2-week trainings on there. I've been on an aircraft carrier. I did what I did. I've been on a destroyer. Just having fun, y'all. Just having fun as a teenager. So we did. Um, we used to go down to the Army Navy game. I used to laugh because every time like the Navy would make a touchdown, all the planes would run out the stands and go down there and do push-ups. Like I ain't doing all that. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm telling you, I enjoyed the military. But I'm gonna tell y'all, when they called and said it was time for us to go to war, I was like, what? Yeah, I was in a medical company, so I knew for sure. And we were in a desert training facility. That's what we did in Port Irwin, the NTC California, Fort Irwin. That's all we did. We did desert training. So everybody in the United States, if they've been in the military 9 times out of 10, they probably been to Fort Irwin on a training mission. If they're infantry or artillery, they probably been to Fort Irwin on a training mission. And y'all, I'm telling y'all, that's when I found out I really don't like flying in helicopters. Um, hey, how are you?
I came out. I'm trying to put gas on pump 2. And I put my card in the thing, and for some reason, every time it's asking me credit or debit, and I hit yes, or is it credit, or is it debit, and I hit yes, it doesn't go any further.
Okay, you want some gas?
Yes.
How much you want?
Let's do $30.
Okay. All right, it's ready for you. What state was that in? That was in California. At the NTC is in California. It's in Southern California. Barstow is the nearest city. Barstow. It actually is the midway point between Los Angeles and Vegas. Thank you so much, sir. You have a good day. Yes, sir. Yeah. It's the midway point. Because listen, let me tell y'all, it's been times at night. The boys would be like, yo, I'm hungry. I'd be like, I'm hungry too. It wasn't nothing open on Fort Irwin. When I tell you nothing, I mean nothing. It'd be 10 o'clock. They'd be like, yo, let's go to Vegas. Y'all, we get in the car, ride down to Vegas and get us some food, come back. But we was crazy like that. We was crazy like that. And I was the only female that it was 6 of us that hung together. It was 6 of us. I was the only female. I had the car, so and like I would sit in the middle, in the back, and let the tall dude sit in front, and my boy would drive. I'm telling you, we used to roll. We used to have so much fun. We used to have so much fun.
Sorry, I found these on top of the pump already. I don't know if somebody will come look.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Yeah, I'm going.
All right. So it used to be cool. You're right about that. Listen, one weekend I would be in Vegas. One weekend I'd be in LA. I used to stay off post. And the thing is, a lot of people don't realize females in the military are a lot different than the males in the military. Like when I went in, um, and I was in Fort Irwin, it wasn't that many females there because that was a training base, and it was a rack of dudes. When I say a rack of dudes, I mean it was a rack of dudes, and it was chicks around there. They had 2 or 3 dudes. I'm talking about strong dudes, and you know what I'm saying. And ugliest, it'd be the ugliest chicks on post. You're like, ugh, how you get a boyfriend? But a lot of chicks used to trip with me because what I would tell them is it's not about competing on this base. You know what I'm saying? It's about how you work when you go off post. They wouldn't even, yeah, I knew chicks, they would come on post. They would not, they had cars, they wouldn't go nowhere. When I tell you they wouldn't go nowhere, I mean they wouldn't go nowhere. I ain't going on post. Why I'm going on post? I got me a man, I got me some money, I got everything I need here. I'd be like, but I bet you if you go on post, nobody will look at you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And me and my boys used to go out so much. And they'd be like, and then I had a couple of military wives that I used to hang out with. One did hair, my hairdresser, and the other one designed clothes. Y'all, they used to use me as guinea pigs. Here, I made this outfit. I need you to put this on, and we going to the club. And then the other one would do my hair up. Y'all be on the dance floor because I thought I was a damn soul trained dancer. All that weave in my head. I don't even know how. Y'all don't even know how I made it in the military. All that weave in my head. My girlfriend said she used to come out and watch me run in the morning just to see my hair go like this. Because my hair was going like this. I had so much weave in my head. Y'all look, I was doing 30-inch bundles before 30-inch bundles was a thing. Okay? I told y'all I thought I was a soul trained dancer. And I was look, when JB talk about Deanna Irvin having a 15 hairdos on her head, I be rolling. Y'all know why I be laughing? Because I used to be that chick. I used to have pineapple waves over here. I used to have a waterfall over here, a French roll in the back. I had some finger waves. Baby hair slicked down. I don't need y'all listen. I had covers. I had about 5 different covers in different sizes. Covers the hat. I can't. I can't stand wigs and weaves. Can't. Child, no. I used to. I ain't lying. Your girl. If I pulled out some of the old pictures of me, y'all be like, "What in the world?" Asymmetric over here. Y'all look. I had a what you call one of the things? One of like curly perms, like an S curl. I used to have one of them. My hairdresser was like, "Look, I ain't putting no more of this mess in your head for you to have me have me doing relaxer styles." She said, "I ain't putting no more of this mess in your head." She said, "Well, you have relaxer styles and weave." She said the weave bond don't want to glue to your head because you got so much oil in your head. They be like, "We ain't playing with you." I don't do braids either. That hair that you put in to braid your hair, that stuff make my head itch. You make my scalp feel like it's on fire. It make me feel like my scalp on fire. I ain't lying. So I don't even play with it. Ain't even no need of me tripping with it. Yeah, I'm here at 10 o'clock. It's only 3:48. It's only 3:48. I'm here at 10 o'clock. Hey, how you doing? Good. How long you been home?
Been home about a month.
About a month. I seen a car up there. I didn't know you was actually home. I thought you was just I thought you had left the car. That Kalinkalon head be itching my head. You had my scalp on fire.
I just now feel like moving around.
Why?
I got hurt on the job up in North Carolina.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but I'm better.
Okay.
But
Your daddy ain't even say you was home.
yeah. He probably waiting on me to know, waiting on me to go.
You ain't gotta leave.
But yeah, I got to go.
He said he waiting on you to go.
Oh, yeah, he probably.
Your daddy's so funny to me.
Yeah, me too.
What you say? You too.
Yeah, me too.
You know your daddy is hilarious.
Probably. He's on the other now.
You know he's in there talking
Oh,
junk.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, you fine, baby. You look like you tired.
Oh man, I ain't been doing them laid up for last month.
Really?
Yeah.
Your
hit
shoulder?
in the back, no, my shoulder, my back, my neck. And when I cracked, they say it's cracked or deep bruised ribs. So I've been laid up. Okay, I've been laid up since October 2nd.
Really?
Oh yeah, I'm just not getting out moving around. That's why you just seeing that car moving.
Oh my God.
I ain't been doing that. Haven't really been there.
Long as you did your workers' comp.
Well, they didn't do what they supposed to have did.
But you all right?
Oh, somewhat. I'm good enough to get back moving around. I got to tell you, we're ready to get back on here sometime soon. So.
Okay, babe. Sure. Dang. He built what you call them things? Girl, what's up? I'm online. No, you good? What's up? They can't hear you. That's because they be giving y'all janky equipment. Well, he'll do something different for you. Well, he should have gave you a brand new one before that. I understand. Yeah, you know. Well, that ain't your issue. Coming alive. Coming alive. Coming alive. All right, okay. All right. Empress, that's somebody you know. That's on their way up in here. Y'all listen. I'm telling y'all, the army was crazy though. I love the army though. Would I go back again? I would. I would go back in a heartbeat. Listen, y'all know what's funny? Y'all know, all right, so when I went in the army, I don't know how they do it now, but when I went in, okay, so with me, I had my inoculation record. I had my record of all my shots, right? Mom and daddy okay. Mom and daddy, they okay. You see who it is, Empress. You know her. You know her, you met her. So when you go in, right, they check your shot record. And so they see how many shots you've had and how many you need. And they had them guns to go that shoot air. There she go, Empress. There she go, Empress. And I'm telling y'all, if you them air guns shoot you wrong, it's like it'll split your arm open. And what they do is they tell you to take shots in your arm, and then they tell you to do push-ups. It actually makes your arm feel better. It makes the soreness go out. But it's a shot that they gave y'all when they went to Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan, when they went overseas to the Persian Gulf. I think it was called a Guba Globin or something like that. They had to give it to you in your butt because your arm muscles were not thick enough to were not, it had to be a big muscle. So they had to you ain't do nothing. I was telling Empress you was on your way in here, Missy. Anyway, you had to do a Google Glob shot, and they tell you to that you had to put in a big muscle, so they put in your butt muscle. Y'all, when they was okay, so I was a medical company, so the people that would come into our company, like when they were shipping out people, because we had like a conglomerate of folk that came in, they were like, they got to go out, they have to go out. Boom, y'all, they came up to the barracks that night and gave them their shots. Y'all, they gave this boy that shot in his butt. Y'all, he sat down on the floor and he was scooching down the hallway like a dog. He was screaming and scooching down the hallway like a dog. Y'all know how dogs, when they scooch their booty across the floor. Y'all, that's how he scooched across the floor. He was screaming. Y'all, he was screaming. It was hilarious. I'm gonna tell y'all. It was he listen, Empress, if you would have seen him, it was so funny. It was so funny. I'm telling you, it was so funny. I'm gonna tell you another story. All right, so I had this roommate. Her name was Black Goat. Black Goat. That was her last name. I don't know where she at. What happened to her? I always had the worst roommates, the worst. My first roommate was pretty cool. Kimmy was her name was Kimmy. She was from North Carolina. She was a nice young lady. That's where I learned best piece of my best piece of advice. You know what Kimmy told me? I'm not going to tell you anything about any of these people. Just because I like them, you might end up being their best friend. Then that might be the person that might save your life. So I'm not going to tell you anything bad about them. She was from North Carolina. I like Kimmy. Kimmy ended up marrying a dude named Fripp. Frip. Fripp. That was her boyfriend name. He drove an Escort with Fripp on the side. Listen, I like Kimmy and Fripp. They were a good couple. So that was, and Kimmy introduced me to E and J. Fripp introduced me to Mad Dog 2020. Ooh, Mad Dog 2020 and Pee Wee. Fripp had a roommate named Frick Pee Wee. I like Pee Wee. Pee Wee was ugly as get out the front door, but Pee Wee was a good guy. Let me see. Who was my next? Oh, my next roommate was Alphonse. Alphonse was from her daddy was. You say Mad Dog 2020 is Tita Drink. Now the next roommate was Alphonse. No, it was a little. My next roommate was a little white girl. I don't even remember her name. I know she was a dental tech, and I remember when I got married, she gave me a nice wedding gift. So no, she was after Alphonse. So my name Alphonse. Alphonse was from from Haiti. Her daddy was Haitian. Her mama was French. So Alphonse spoke fluent French, and Alphonse thought she was a Barbie doll. Alphonse was this big. She was real skinny, but she had big old boobies. And she didn't date nothing but white guys. Nothing. But Alphonse was funny as hell. Well, white guys and Mexicans. Alphonse was funnier than hell. So Alphonse would be like, oh my God, I can't believe me and Alphonse got in a lot of trouble. Hey dear, how are you? Good. You coming to get some gas? All right.
Why you holding the customer?
Don't bother her. Don't bother her.
Why you holding the customer? Hi. Quick break up.
Hey, Mr. Marcus, how are you?
I'm fine, you.
Good.
I ain't been deer hunting yet.
Huh?
I ain't been deer hunting. Didn't one.
I don't know why you ain't been deer hunting. 10 quick picks.
Got me look cone out there. Too.
You say you got your corn out there and
A
everything?
little few things. I got my camera there. Ain't no there. I ain't seen them. Got the camera tied to my phone.
You want straight box?
Yeah, cash free, straight up. 10.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Got it. Thank you. Got it. Nice. Got it.
Did he come back? Quick pick. Quick pick. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Listen to that. $10.
Yes, sir. You got it.
Thank you, sir.
But he said 500.
Would you, if you hit that 500, you would think about me?
Yeah. Everybody, right?
169.
$15.
How much?
15.
15. All right, you got it. Okay, let me do this first. All right, I'm gonna give you 211. Then when you get to your pump, I'm gonna put your $15 on there. Okay? All right, because I like you get to your pump first. Yes, ma'am. What you doing out here in this rain?
And then all got back home.
You better get out this rain. Yes, ma'am. You get on in the house out this rain. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. You have a blessed day. As soon as you get on your pump, I will put your $15 on it.
All right.
Yes, ma'am. You brought me through tribulations. Never let a day go by, and I realize. Oh, she on 12-3. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna put you right there. I got you. She a little old lady, y'all. Hey, Pastor Nate. Oh, that's not 3, that's 4. Yeah, that's 3. Yeah, she a little old lady, and she usually pull all the way up to the door. And then I put her gas on there. When she go to the gas station, the favor. Just know that we are blessed and highly favored. He's brought me through hard trials. He's brought me through tribulations. She is, because it's raining out there. Y'all, that lady so old. I think she about 80 something. She young, but she a little younger than my daddy. She probably about my auntie's age. But she don't need to be out there. But I'm glad she pulled up to the pump today. Because usually I have to go out there and direct her to the pump. She's so cute though. And her car so big. Her car so big compared to her. She look like she driving a tank. It's only like a Ford 500, but it look like a tank for her. Cause she only about this big. You can barely see her over the counter. She's so sweet. I ain't lying. This lady's so sweet. Look back through the years. It's amazing how he kept me. What the devil meant for evil, God turned it around, turned it around. Oh, yes, I know you're blessed and highly favored. Y'all listen, I'm telling y'all, I am in this joint. Y'all, I think about the military. When I think about the military, sometimes I get a shock. It makes me laugh. Y'all remember one night? That's if she can see over the stern wheel. She can barely see. She one of these ladies. Look like she be looking like the top part of the stern wheel. She's so sweet though. Sweet little old lady. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Listen, y'all. I know y'all, if y'all were in the military with me, y'all be tripping. So, okay, so I had the second roommate, Alphonse. I'm gonna tell you how much Alphonse used to get me in trouble. Okay. So here's why Kimmy's special when I was in the military. my roommate Kimmy, she was cool because she was there when I was attacked. She was there when I was attacked one night. And I was attacked. And I had to come home. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I ain't sleep for all night and the next day. And I had to end up going home because I fell face first into the because I did supply. I had this big thing it was called an Olivetti. It was a word processor. And that's when y'all remember when computers used to print out a big piece of paper like this. You had to put on this weird, and that's what I had. Y'all listen. I promise y'all. Hey, Daddy. You didn't even say Happy Veterans Day. Thank you for your service or nothing.
Congratulations. You're a winner.
You mean to me. You mean to me. I gotta bring the food over there. I'm gonna bring the soup in the pot and stuff over there. I'm cooking some soup tomorrow. I'm coming to your house to cook tomorrow.
You told your mom already?
She know. Me and her, we talked about it. I would have took it over there today and took the pot, but I didn't want her to use my pot and tear my pot up. Seven served. 5 actually. What's wrong? Yeah, that was all right. You know what? I need to talk to you about sleeping out there too. Huh? Somebody said you was out there sleep the other day. That's what I told him. I said my father don't be out sleeping in no car nowhere. That's what I told him. I said he probably was out there. I said they said Nene came out there, had to go out there and knock on the window until wake you up. That's what I told him. I said my father ain't out there sleep. I said my father got his head down, but my father ain't sleep. I said he might look like he sleep. I said he might have his eyes down. He might look like he sleep, but he ain't sleep. He said Nene said she had to go out there and knock on the window. The skinny girl that working here. And I told him, I said, well, if you see my daddy out there sleep again, you call me. I said, you get on the phone and you call me, and I'll come get my daddy. But I know my daddy ain't out there sleep because my daddy don't sleep in no car like that.
My phone. How you doing? Let me
I don't know.
call him. 992 3213. I'm getting a rag up right now. Yeah.
You got it.
Me and this phone. I laid the rag, put the rags up.
You going home for the day?
I'm going home now.
It was on.
Okay, take you later.
Miss Mary. Y'all, I be down here Monday. She cooking spaghetti, and Tuesday she doing chicken wings. I be down here Tuesday too. Y'all be fussing with my daddy. Y'all ain't gonna believe. And beauty is her name. Hey, Kingsman, how are you? Thank you so much. Hey, and tell you, I can't go get no free meals. I'm here working, baby. I did, Kingsman. I did go and serve breakfast to the veterans at the down at the what you call them this morning, down at the American Legion this morning at the Post 19. Yep. I did go and serve breakfast to the veterans.
Get a pack of egg feel long.
Okay. Long menthol. How you been doing?
All right, how about yourself?
Good, thank you. All right. 892.
It is a day.
It's raining outside. Don't nobody want to come outside in the rain. You folks staying inside. They like we inside today.
All
All right, babe. You have a good one. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, the army was funny. So all right, so I had the crazy roommate, Alphonse. Sandra, her name was Sandra Alphonse. She was black. Like I said, her dad was Haitian. Her mom was French. Anyway, and she spoke fluent French. She was hilarious. Anyway, she wasn't even a U.S. citizen yet because I had to help her get her citizenship. But she was cool people. We used to you said they getting their freebies. Listen, I usually get my freebies too. I usually have food enough for my whole family. My cousin was so upset. I told her, I said, I gotta work today. She was like, what? I was like, yeah, we're gonna miss all of Vet Day freebies. She was so upset with me. She was like, why did you take the day off? I said, because I'm on the schedule. I said, I ain't gonna trip though. So, like I said, I did get free breakfast. I served the veterans this morning at the American Legion. I did serve them for breakfast. So they gave us like some free Hardee's. It was a sausage biscuit, French toast, and a cinnamon biscuit thing. Hey, how you doing? So yeah, I did go and serve veterans too. So
Pick 3, straight up. You did.
you see me sitting here. No, I'm just messing with you. You said pick 3 straight box.
Yeah. One of them.
Just one.
Yes. But I get the big them down, they pay for us. Give me a 12,
Hold on,
9,
you say
10. Give me one of each of one of them on the bottom.
you said one from all the bottom. Hey, what's up, babe? Huh? I don't know yet. Who said that?
This is for us, or what?
Who said that? Well, he ain't even gone. He ain't even got his paperwork yet. I'm gonna call him in a little bit. That's 7.
Okay, this make 8. And then give me
All right,
one.
well, let me call and find out. I don't know.
Give me one more of them blue ones, make it 10. So this for my mouth. She wants to know.
Say that again. Girl, I ain't messing with you. All right, let me find out exactly what's going on. It's gonna take me a minute because I'm at work. Yeah, but no, you find. Yeah, he just ain't called me yet.
Appreciate it.
All right. Okay. These folks call me. They call me for everything. Everything church related.
Congratulations, you're a winner.
6. You want the bottom row again? I need $1. No wonder he was trying to hurry up and get that paperwork done. Prayer is the key. Your faith unlocks the door. If you believe, it shall be done. He'll hear every word you say. Why? He's on his way. Just put that $1 back in my cup. Put it back in there. All right, what you need back?
Just a pack of the if you're red 100s. And give me a 12, 11, and a 9.
12, 11, 9. That's 6. The bread will fix it every time. 6. Every time. Too busy. Always on the line. Every word you say, while it's calling you on its way, prayer will fix it every time. Here you go, baby. Hey, Corinne, how are you? Out of season,
Head on up.
anytime, for any reason. I can't believe you actually picked out all the nickels, dimes, and pennies to put in my cup. I love you though, anyway. The word you say, why are you calling? He's on his way. Corinne, somebody just called and asked me, is the pastor coming back? Somebody, what's the name just called me? I found out in a second. He had conference, and I just sent him a note asking him, is he coming back? He told me he wouldn't know until later on tonight because he's still in Florence, girl.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Will that be it? All right, 7-Eleven. I'll find out in a second when he texts back. And I'll let you know as soon as I find out. Oh, don't worry, I got one out of here. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. All right, my darling, you have a good one. You get out the cold, wet weather.
Okay. I will. You too. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Hey, sugar, how you doing? All right, 450, baby. All right, baby. Thank you. Have a good one.
No luck with none of these tickets lately.
You say for the first time in 8 years, good Jesus. I'm glad you went.
Give me a number 9. And I'm getting on up out of here.
Hey, how you
Hey.
doing?
All right.
A number 9?
Yeah. I've been having on luck with these things lately. Even with the luck ticket. It just ain't my day.
I know how that is. So.
You know, there's sometimes be in that slump. Well, you just
Just
don't.
be slump.
This is it. Just have to accept the good with the bad, the way I see it. That's what I'm doing now. That's what I'm doing. So I just have to.
You celebrate your day off, girl. Sometimes you got to do that. I'm telling you, if I was off, I'd be right down into the Augustus today at all the restaurants with all the other 1,012,000 soldiers. Corinne, how did it make you feel when you went to that church after after being gone so long and going back after your mom's homegoing service?
I see.
All right, baby, you have a good one. All right, so let me tell y'all, my next roommate, Black Goat. That's where I stopped at. Y'all, Black Goat. No, Alphonse. Alphonse was cool. I like Alphonse. Only thing I got in with Alphonse was me and Alphonse went out to the club one night, and you missed her shouting. You said you need an oven. You hit again. Dang, lucky son. That's $20. That dude said I can't hit for nothing. That dude said I can't hit for nothing. You hit for 20. He said the little tickets ain't even give me nothing. You huh? Hmm? I'll bring you one over there. It's one right here at the end. Hey, how you doing? There's one right there at the end.
Nothing short about me with my hair.
Huh?
Ain't nothing short about me but my hair.
I told you that dude be what's up? What's up, Hutch? Shells, baby. So y'all listen. So my next roommate, Alphonse, one night me and her, we in the club acting crazy. And you welcome, baby. Thank you. Thank you. So we was at the club chilling. Alphonse, y'all. The dude started tripping with her. Y'all, why I end up getting punched in the face? Y'all, the dude ended up punching me in the face. Like, how I get punched in the face? This ain't got nothing to do with me. How many times? One? Oh, right. $3. All right, that make it 5.
15 on 4.
All right. All right, 15 on 4. All right. Thank you so much. So y'all look, I ended up getting punched in the face. Y'all, we ended up fighting all the way out the club, me and that dude. I tried to crack his head open with every big bottle on that daggone ledge when we got out the club. And after that, y'all, I don't know how. That's how Alphonse got me in trouble. Me and Alphonse used to stay in trouble. Y'all, that's when I found out at San Luis Obispo, the deer would jump out the side of the mountain on top of your car. Stayed in trouble. You right about that. Hey, sweetheart, how are you? How can I help you?
Can I get a wood chip jazz lunch brown?
All right, you got your ID card.
Yes, ma'am.
It's 1990. 96 cents.
Thank you.
All right, baby. Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
All right, you too, baby. See what the end's gonna be. Did you win? I guess you did. See, you won $10.
Congratulations. You're a winner.
You want the bottom or you want some tickets? You want the cash or the tickets? You might as well buy these last two $2 tickets. Two. It's only two of these. No, I was based in Fort Irwin at the NTC. 2, 4, 6, 8. So I owe you $10. I was stationed at Fort Irwin at the NTC. Would you say the last two be winners? Corinne, that's daddy. Shake your hand high. Wave your hand high. That daddy. The young lady that we ate lunch with that day, that down in Augusta. She said, "Hey."
Hey, what you gonna say?
He talked about, "Hey, hey, hey." Hey, Sarah, how are you? Listen, no, we were stationed in Fort Irwin, but we used to drive up to St. Louis Obispo. Hey, Rennie Bo. Rennie Bo, I heard you be over there fussing in French, sis. I heard you be over there doing a thing in French. Would you say Daddy don't have time to fool with me? Daddy been standing up here. Daddy didn't want about. That's 30, 32, 34. Like 38, 39, 40. That's his pastime. Let him sit there and do what he do. Hey, honey, how are you?
I'm all right. How about yourself?
I'm fine, dear. Yeah, that's Daddy. He's sitting up here. Corinne said, "Keep her in prayer, Daddy."
Okay. me get 25 on 3.
You having a good day?
Yeah, pretty good. I'm off.
You
Gotta
off?
go back in the morning though.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say you got your vest on. You
I
just got off.
just got off.
Got you. All right. All right, 218 is your change. All right, 218 is your change. Thank you so much, sweetheart.
All right, appreciate
All right.
you.
He came here to, he ain't actually coming here to hang with me. I promise y'all, my daddy ain't coming here to hang with me. My daddy just came in here. He would have came in here where I was in. He just went and hung in the store. He don't hang in the store. He wouldn't have stood there. But I appreciate him coming in here. I'm going to his house and cook tomorrow. I'm gonna make some soup. Y'all, this is soup weather. Hey, sugar, how are you? Good. Y'all, this is soup weather. It's raining outside too. Oh, let me see what's the last number on that ticket. 148, 149. Granny Bo. Would you look? It ain't my fault that they took your stove, Melissa. You can't. You say how much on 4? 20. Oh, 12 on 4.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you using your card, babe?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, there you go. I ain't doing no greens. I am gonna tell you what I am gonna do. I'm gonna do a vegetable soup. Hey, Liberia Rose, thank you so much, sweetheart, for the Happy Veterans Day. And Happy Veterans Day to all my veterans that's coming into the room that I haven't spoken to, and wish you a Happy Veterans Day. Thank you so much for your service. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. All right, you too, sweetheart. Huh? You here for $5. You want your $5 or you want the tickets? You want to get the tickets? All right, that's $6. You owe me $1. What are poppies? No. Mm-mm. I don't know why they charging you for a delivery for a washing machine either, because they really shouldn't charge you for no washing machine delivery where you at. They don't even charge. They don't even charge. Well, they charge us a little bit depending upon on what day. Y'all, why my daddy keep pulling out quarters out of his pocket for me? Wait a minute, didn't this just win? Oh, you want $5? Okay, give me. Oh, okay, $2.30. We gonna get you a gas gauge on your phone. Here you go, baby. $2.30.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
See you later.
All right, sweetheart. You have a good one.
Sure will.
All right, thank you.
I work tomorrow.
Oh, I'm not. Your friend came in here, Charles, today, about to worry me to death. You know, huh? Yeah, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $1. I don't know why you act like you can't count. You do anything you can count. Don't tell me I need to take you to the doctor and get your brain checked too. I can't take two of y'all at the same time. Oh, they produced by veterans who exchanged the poppies for donations used to give financial, social, and emotional support to members and veterans of the armed forces. Oh, that's sweet. No, we just collect money. We gave out I gave out breakfast this morning, Sarah. I did give out breakfast. I went to our post, American Legion, and I did serve breakfast this morning to the veterans. Your wife calling. Your daddy ain't came home yet. Hey, mama. Hey. He right here. He's standing right here. Oh, you sure? Okay, well, don't lock him out. He'll be home. Yeah, where else will we be? I'm working. Okay. Yes, ma'am. What you cook for dinner? She said she cooked some chicken wings and gravy and rice. He said it. He not gonna eat that. No, I'm just playing. He didn't say that. Well, I'll be over there with the Instapot tomorrow after church, and we'll do the soup. Okay, I'll holler at you later. All right, good. I might call you when I get off, depending upon.
I'll be there short.
He said he'll be here shortly, Mom. She said you ain't got to worry about coming. You sound crazy, lady. You got to come home. She said go to the mailbox. It's still raining. All right. Okay. That's all right.
I'm dead too.
Huh? You what?
They did.
I know they did. I'm just looking at them. Right. That's all right. If y'all want to come up and anybody want to wish anybody a happy Veterans Day, y'all listen. So San Luis Obispo was cool. All right, so let me see who else I had.
That road with consistent.
You want the $6? Let me tell y'all about my next roommate. Which ones you want? Oh, you about to give me another $1 worth of change. Hey, dear, how are you? Good. 2 shorts or 2 longs?
1 long, 2 short.
2 shorts?
1 short.
1 short. Okay.
I got rid of all my shit.
You know what? If you were my daddy, I wouldn't care. And if I ain't want my drawer short, I don't want my drawer short messing around with you. You got a whole pocket full of money.
What you mean pocket?
Give me that $5. Oh, I can have this? Thank you.
color your dad.
That's not paying for my ticket.
Already paid for your tickets. You already gave me $5. I took $1 out. You should give me that $10 and buy me a ticket.
$4 on that one.
Okay.
All right. You say you come by tomorrow?
You don't come by tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow.
You come to church tomorrow? Bye, Mr. Rufus.
How you doing, sir? Okay.
I'm my daddy. That's all we do for us. That's my dude. All right, will that be it?
Yeah.
Okay, lottery payout $4. 904 out of. Y'all heard me ask me. Shells, baby.
You got one more time to raise your voice at daddy, and I'm become slap you clean cross through this computer screen. If he want to give you his quarters or whatever, his case quarters, to get some dollars, then it is what it is. Okay?
He do what he do. And the rest of
Are you hearing feedback on my side?
Yes, darling.
You are?
Just when I talk.
Oh wow.
That's it?
Yes, sir. Can I get one quick stick on each? One negative, one power? I'll pay the cash for that.
You gonna pay?
I paid cash for the lottery ticket.
Oh, well, you gotta pay that now. You gotta pay for that beer first.
Okay.
There you go. Because it ain't gonna let me do both of the transactions at the same time. So listen, Shelly, you heard my daddy in here. My daddy just doing what he do, having himself a good time. I love him. You said it was a double echo, believe. Randy Bo, what you up to? What country you in this week, sis? All right. You said one measure, one power.
I'm getting so agitated with StreamYard. I really am.
Okay. Don't get agitated, sis. All right, that's $4. Girl, don't get. And it might even be my, because my computers, my computer screens.
No, everybody's been having trouble with them, and my service ends like in less than 2 weeks or whatever. But I just have a couple more things that I need to do, so I might just pay for an additional month and then be done with it, because what's the point of me having something that is no use to me? You know what I mean?
That's
I hate sound effects. I hate bad noise. I hate bad quality sound. It irks me.
Hold on, let me see if I put my echo canceling on. Hold on. What's on your mind? Okay, see if that's better.
I just changed mine too, so I guess they will have to tell us. I knew that it was doing something because my circle was moving when I wasn't talking, so that's how I knew it was a problem. Yup, it's still
said, okay, so listen, Rainy Bo says she's in Germany, and she says it's cold there, and she's trying to decide if she want to stay there or fly to the France or come to the States.
Child, I want to be like you when I grow up, sis.
Okay, that's what I want to do. I want to be a globetrotter. She said, "You good now, Shells?"
Oh, okay. I changed the audio around a little bit.
I think when I changed mine too, that's what it was. That's what
Have
it
you
was.
started working on your questions for the trivia, girl? Because I have not started, and at some point we're gonna need to start our questions because I don't want to be sitting there that day trying to come up with questions, child.
How many questions you need?
Well, I know for me, I plan on giving out a decent amount of money, so I'm probably gonna need probably about 50 questions for myself.
And what is that's for the wine? That's for the cupcake and quiz.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. What I plan on doing is I am giving and what date is that on?
Sunday.
This tomorrow Sunday?
No, it's not until December.
December the 10th?
Yes.
Okay, that's the day I'll be on the road. But you'll have my questions. But before then, I will also been and gave you what I got something special for you to give away. I need you to send me that picture. Well, you ain't gotta send it to me. I just snatch it.
What picture you talking about?
Cupcakes and wine.
Cupcakes and cocktails.
Yeah, that one. That's all right. I'll take it.
Child. Sitting here waiting for my husband, you know, child, he gonna feed me all the way to death, honey. He gonna feed me until I end up on 600-pound life. Came here with a big bag of junk. That wasn't good enough in that Chinese food, child.
Listen, I wanted to go and get free food today, but you know I couldn't get free food today. I couldn't get free 99. Not today.
Child.
Hey, darling, how are you?
How you doing?
Fine. You got a new jacket on.
No, one of my old friends. One of my old friends.
Okay.
What's up, old man? No.
Did you skip Bible study this Wednesday?
Did I do Bible study this Wednesday? No.
I know you didn't, and I forgot to get on you about that too, because I was tired because I had to go to bed early that night.
I don't know if it'll work, but it might. Oh, it's in here. Which one is it? This one? That's not it. That's the key to the right here. That's the propane tank key. I promise you that's the propane tank key. But it'll work on the back gate too. Okay.
That's what I think.
All right. How many times, baby?
One.
One time each? $3, baby.
Number 9.
Y'all. All right, so that's 5. So you get 5 back, babe. Shelly, let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you
Yes,
about my
ma'am.
friend. I was laughing about what I was talking about. There you go, babe. Thank you. I was.
Let me get another number 9.
I don't care. You can stand here and scratch till your fingers fall off.
Gotta keep them down, man.
Shelly, I was laughing about the time I was in the army and Alphonse got me in a fight.
Oh, I was listening. I just hadn't dropped down yet because I was counting up something.
Girl, she got me in a fight. Y'all look, Shelly. The dudes was between us. The dude swung over the dudes and punched me in my face. I'm like, I'm getting punched in my face and I ain't got nothing to do with this.
I can't stand men who put their hands on women. Ugh.
But look, when he hit me, they rushed us in the club. They ended up, the dudes from my company, they ended up rushing me in the bathroom and they jumped on him. And so he came out and his friends came out. I ain't lying, Shelly. I hit him in his head with every bottle out there.
Hey, that's how my mother taught me. My mother said, I don't care what you got to do. I don't care what you got to pick up. But you better knock them upside their
I
head.
tagged his head with every bottle up there. Then my roommate, look, the one that got all the smoke, she gonna run. She go. I'm like, the dude trying to punch you in the face. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Girl, she gonna run away and run to the barracks and get this dude that I knew that was an MP, right? She go get the MP that I'm dating. They MPs come over there and they come over there and they grab me. They got me all up in a corner. I'm like, why you go to get him? I told you to go to get my baseball bat out the trunk of my car. Oh, go get the MP. What the MP gonna do? Nothing. Oh, watch this. Hello, Reverend Oliver. How are you? I'm fine. Okay. I heard that you weren't coming back. Okay. Oh God. Okay. Okay. So what would be your suggestion? Okay. 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 All right. So let me call him and find out exactly what he want to do. Reverend Oliver, now I'm sad. Oh, just okay. I will call him here right shortly as soon as we get off the phone. Okay. Right. Okay, Reverend Oliver. Yes, sir. Oh, thank you, Reverend Oliver. Thank you, Reverend Oliver. I appreciate it. Yes, sir. All right. Thank you. Okay, you too. Bye-bye. I'm sad. We lost our pastor. He's going to another church.
You can't take over.
I'm not a pastor.
You're not a minister. Hmm.
You know I'm not no minister, girl.
I don't know that. I'm a minister. You ain't no minister. Girl, I'm gonna show you something when we get off this live, girl.
Some
You
are
better
preachers.
dry them eyes.
Some are preachers. Some are teachers. Some are evangelists. Some are wailers.
You don't remember that day I was over there preaching when I was saying that I had a job for a particular person to be in the welcome committee?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to make you laugh. That's all.
It's shocking, but it wasn't shocking.
He going to another church.
He's going
right?
to another church. Mm-hmm. So now I gotta call the elder to find out who gonna preach tomorrow.
Hey, I can show off for y'all. I gotta be at my own church. What time church start?
10.
10 o'clock.
I guess I need to come up with a sermon.
That's what I'm talking about, girl.
Girl, they see me up there, they'll be looking at me like, what is she doing?
Sure.
You
got to do what you got to do.
I need to find out if Solomon gonna call or if I need to call. Solomon is the pro tem. Ain't no need of me calling.
Move, Marley.
Marley, what you doing, mama? Huh? Mama, what you doing? Girl, listen. I told you, my person, right? The grandbaby was on the phone. The baby said, girl, why May came and rolled up on a pillow and laid her head on a pillow and was looking at the phone like, why the baby crying? Who baby is that? She wanted to find out.
You have a lot of dogs that are very good with babies, even infants and stuff.
She heard the baby crying. She came over there. She laid her head on the pillow. Was like, why the baby crying? She was looking like, and every time the baby said, yeah, and she was looking at the phone like, is something going on? Is she okay? And she like turned her head like, look, like, what's wrong with her? I thought it was so cute. Girl, it was so cute. Shelly, what you been doing today?
Girl, I've been resting. I had went down to NIH on Thursday. And that just takes a lot out of me.
I'm quite sure. Hello, how are you? Girl, all the coolers went off. They turned the coolers off. I was trying to figure out what in the world going on. What's happening?
And the party's on the 9th, right?
Huh?
The party's on the 9th, right?
Mm-hmm. But I'll be there on the 8th. Now I'm gonna tell you what happened is what happened is my dad now is all of a sudden he don't want to go on the 8th. Like, you ain't gotta go.
Oh, he don't want to stay a long time.
He want to work.
Hey, listen, that's keeping him.
He want to work
fit.
that day, but he don't need the. I am the church secretary. She said, "Are you the church secretary?" He told you before the deacons, yes, because I'm also a steward. A steward is like a deacon. That's why I was. But I am the church secretary also. But that's why he told me. because I called him. I actually texted him. But everybody know, because these people right here know. Everybody know. I told you another member called me before I found out. He didn't even tell me. Okay. I don't know how much electrical tape is. But, 339, is that good for you? Mm-hmm. That's what happened when I give me a price. What up, G?
Number 2 in right back.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can't do that.
And behind it.
829. Yeah, so I am I'm what they call a steward. I'm like one of the people that you know, do whatever. Do whatever. But plus I am the secretary though. Thank you so much. All right, you have a good day, sir. Don't forget the Veterans Cup. Don't be looking at me like that. Y'all, this is cook. He be cooking his butt off.
I wonder what you were doing. I thought you were talking to me, but you were.
I'm on the computer too. But I was talking to you about don't forget the Veterans Cup. I'm just saying. You.
Oh. I see what I can do.
Sarah, the pastor gone.
I'm gonna be putting on.
She said, "Are messy questions allowed during trivia night?"
Oh yes, absolutely. That way it'll be fun.
So what I'm gonna do, Shelly, is for mine. When I'm up there. I got something I'm gonna give you.
You want to do like a product, meaning? Huh? You want to do a product? You mean?
I got a product and I got something else.
Okay.
I'm gonna cash app you some cash, but I got a product because on the 10th I'll be riding down the road. Maybe it all depends on how I feel. I might feel sick. One time each.
I don't know what my well, I wouldn't have that money anyway. Like the December money, but my November check, I'm gonna use that. I'm using that whole check, for trivia.
Sarah said, "What time is trivia night?"
It's gonna be at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm sorry, though. I hope nobody thinks I'm ignoring them, but I can't see the
She can't see the chat.
I guess I could put the comments on for you. I mean, because I don't really think nobody gonna harass me over here. I can put the comments.
Nobody gonna harass you over here. Plus, you got a blue thing.
Yeah, but I'm not on the YouTube side. Okay, so I put it on. I can see them now.
Believe if they start acting a fool, believe but we don't have that over here. You know what I'm saying?
Just so y'all know, nobody has to donate any money. No subscribers has to donate any money. They don't have to put anything to any pot. I'm putting the money in myself. The only money that will be added is if content creators want to join. Then they can ask their questions and then send their Cash App directly to the person. But if it's in a case like Vivian, where she may be unavailable, then she might say, well, here is X amount of money, and here are the questions that I want to put out there. But it's going to be a lot of fun, guys.
Well, what else I had to tell you, Shelly? They putting in a new stove. Melissa, they putting a new stove in. A new fryer in. A brand new one.
I'm gonna try to make a lot of the questions really about questions that I know my people will probably know the answers for. Because if not, what happens is you have people to come along. Because I've had this happen before, and they swipe the money. You know what I'm saying? And you never see them again.
That's true. You don't want that.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
The theme
right
is
here is
cupcakes
good.
and
Have you ever had
cocktails.
this? Have you ever had this?
Sweet corn. I never seen that before.
No, it's fire roasted sweet corn, but it's kind of hot too.
Mm-mm.
No, it's not themed. It's themed on
Well, it
purpose.
is kind of theme because it's
Oh, wait.
cupcake. Well, not the trivia in itself, but I'm gonna have a mixologist that's gonna show you guys some recipes for drinks that you can make for holidays for your family. And then Mo's gonna be doing cupcakes. I'm gonna be hosting. So I'm gonna have a little music, you know what I mean? We're gonna have some trivia. And I already told my people, and I'll tell y'all over here. The first couple questions I'm gonna be asking is gonna be about the brunch, the first brunch and the second brunch. So if you watch the first one or you're gonna watch the second one, you're gonna be in good shape right there. Okay.
Because you know what I'm doing, right, Shelly?
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna have flask. That's what.
Oh.
Yes, I'm gonna do some cupcake and cocktail themed flask to give away.
Oh wow. Well, I still haven't handled that other situation. We'll have to talk about that later. But to be honest, at this point, I'm just looking to have a good time. You know what I mean? Whether it
This
be
man,
laughing.
this man ain't even text me back.
Which man? The man from the other day.
Oh, guess who came in the store today, Shelly?
Oh.
Your friend.
Oh Lord.
Your friend from up the street from me. Guess what he said?
You ain't been treating him right.
No, he just got out the bed, girl.
Out the bed? For what?
Girl, he said he got injured on the job in North Carolina.
Oh wow.
He worked on what you call them things? The radioactive towers, nuclear power plants.
Oh.
He do something with shutting down nuclear power plants. So he said he just got off of bed rest. He said he got bruised ribs, cracked ribs, or something. He said he been laid up since October the 2nd.
Wow. And just so you know, the trivia will kind of be beef sector, but because I'm thinking that we've played trivia so many times with the beef sector, I probably will be asking other YouTube questions, or it could be celebrity, or whatever, but things that I've talked about. But I'm gonna be starting definitely, beef sector.
All right, you too. I promise y'all, y'all might have some beef sector questions too.
I know Ben said she wanted to join, but like I told people, people will tell me not, and this is not Ben's because Ben's has really been a stand-up person, but I have a lot of people that be saying they want to do stuff until it's time to do it, and then they don't want to do it. So that's why I don't want to speak for anybody and be like, well, this person and this person. I just know that your true crime bartender is gonna do the drinks, and Mo's gonna do the cupcakes. I know I'm gonna do the questions. I know Mo's gonna Mo said she was gonna do some questions too. So it will be some other people who said they're gonna give away money and stuff. So and then we'll also figure out, Viv, how we're gonna do the holiday thing. Whether we're gonna do a couple of hours or if we're gonna do both holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas, or just Christmas, you just let me know because I don't celebrate any of them. So, but you know, sometimes even though I don't celebrate it, sometimes my family we still get together because everybody has off of work or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's not a thing that I can't.
It's a time
then
for them to just come over and hang out at mom's house.
Yeah, but it's not a thing where I can't be on the internet or whatever. But I do think
Yes, you ain't gonna be on there.
well, I wouldn't be if they there, but I don't know because I'm telling you, like we really don't do the holidays, and then after what has happened to my family, we really don't be doing the holidays. So, I think like we could figure it out, what we're gonna do, because so many people have lost family members. So I still do want to give people a place to come in case they don't have nowhere to go,
Mm-hmm.
or just so maybe they won't be in the mood of depression that day. Because that's how I was last Christmas. I wouldn't
Can
say.
I tell you? All right. So can I tell you? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna talk to you, and don't cry when I tell you this, and don't be mad.
What makes you think I'm gonna cry?
Don't be mad at me neither.
Lord, let me go on mute. I'm listening.
So, the other night, I had a bad one, Shelly. Before I went to the doctor. Remember I went to the doctor that Thursday? Wednesday night, I had a bad one. When I tell you a bad one, it was so bad, Shelly. I was ready to go in the closet and just get it out and be like, I'm done with it. I'm through. Through dealing. Ugly cry, everything. I was so sad. I was so down. I was so sad, Shelly. I ain't lying. I was sad to the point of, and I told a couple people on here this, but I'm sharing this with y'all. And I know it's just about my depression. And Shelly, I'm gonna tell you, in the middle of me being upset, I just bust out and started laughing. And I said, B, where is your prayer life? I'm serious. I was like, it had me to the point of, Shelly, I was so through. I was just crying. I had the ugly cry and the snotting and the snooping going on. But, I thought about it. I was like, girl, if something happened to you, who's going to take care of your mother and father? Don't nobody like them like you do. But then I went to the doctor the next day, and did I tell you everything they said at my sleep study? Well, on my sleep study, they said that the man said I had 98 or 99 episodes in an hour per
That's
hour.
really bad because my husband has like 80 per minute. You said an hour?
An hour.
Or a minute?
They do it per hour.
Oh, they do it per hour. So 90.
I had almost 100 episodes in an hour.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
my blood saturation went from you want a bag, sweet? Please. Okay. My blood saturation went from what did he tell me? From 90 down to 70. Which means
how was the oxygen?
That's what you talk about. The blood
oxygen. Okay, yeah, that's bad.
It went from 90 down to 70. So basically, I wasn't even, I wasn't getting no breath. And I'm telling you,
they ordered your machine already?
No, he actually put a prescription in for me to get a new machine because I had a machine, but he put in a prescription for a new machine because he said I should have been. Thank you, baby. He said I should be getting a machine every 5 years.
Yeah, those machines are not meant to use past 5 years because I have 2 of them that I was going to donate. Well, actually, I'm sorry. 3 of them that I was going to donate 2 CPAP and a BiPAP. But the doctor was saying, after 5 years, you're not supposed to use them. And then you also have to check because a lot of them be getting recalled and stuff.
Well, guess what? And I'm on a BiPAP, and I've had a CPAP and 2 BiPAPs. He's actually taking
the BiPAP is a lot better than the CPAP. At least that's how I felt when I was using it.
He's taking me off the CPAP. I'm off the BiPAP and put me back on the CPAP because he only need a CPAP and he said a little bit of oxygen is better than no oxygen at all. Below 95% of O2 saturation is problematic. I'm telling you. Listen, Shelly, I don't know the last time I've been asleep. That's basically what the man told me. He said, no wonder you all moody and stuff. He said, because you ain't sleeping. He said, it's the one that you get in. He said, it's the one that you still
lack of sleep will make you delirious.
And that's what he told me. He said, it's the one that you still functioning.
But see, here's the problem with that, right? So you already know my situation.
Mm-hmm.
They put me on the Seroquel, but my primary care doctor, he did do a refill for me, but he wants me to go to a psychologist and have them handle that. You know what I'm saying? And so the problem with that is the place where I went before, they're not taking any, and they're considering me to be a new patient because I haven't been there so long. They're not taking anybody just for medication check. It's very hard to find a psychologist who's just going to write prescriptions, who knows that, okay, this is your diagnosis. These are the pills that Tom, Dick, and Harry already said you should have. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just going to be refilling them. So I've been struggling with that. So I had somebody tell me, they said, you have to be very careful with that Seroquel because if you just stop taking it, you're going to end up being manic. So I bought.
Sarah says she's been on Seroquel for years.
Oh, for years. I mean, to me, I love it. I ain't gonna lie. The only thing I don't like about it is this increased appetite of just eating and eating and eating.
Well, I'm going to tell you, the one that they gave me for sleep, when I go back to the doctor on Wednesday. So I'm going to ask him, let's wait on the sleep medication until after I get my CPAP information and get all of that together. Because the last time I took that medicine, I was crazy for about 4 days. I said, I ain't doing this. I ain't doing that.
I'm going to be honest with you. I've tried so many different sleep medications.
Sarah said, wait a minute, hold on. Sarah said the Seroquel is a very strong drug and you need to have your ECG. I don't know what an ECG is. Every 3 to 6 months because it can cause heart problems. EKG. Okay, for your heart because it'll cause heart problems. She says she can't stop taking because she has terrible withdrawals.
I would imagine that you would. And I'm going to be honest with you. I've taken so many different things. I've tried Ambien. I hear people brag about Ambien. Oh, they love Ambien. Girl, Ambien had me up all night looking out the windows like a goddamn crackhead. I wasn't getting no sleep at all. Trazodone didn't do nothing. I literally could take Trazodone, still don't sleep. And at this time, was still able to go to work. You know what I mean? Mirtazapine was working, but again, that was one that increased appetite. And then it also got to a point where my body was used to it. And sometimes it would work and sometimes it wouldn't. With Seroquel, no doubt that's I've never taken it and it's not worked or put me to sleep. And I feel like it helps with my mood and everything. Like, well, I think my mood has helped because I got the sleep or whatever. But they put me on 100 milligrams of the Seroquel. Now, I was talking to somebody else that said they have some type of they bought some type of Seroquel over the counter, some type of liquid, something or another. I didn't even know that was a thing or whatever, you know.
People better stop buying over the counter drugs. They better stop going to Mexico thinking they get some over the counter drugs.
But let me tell you, I really have felt like, you know, when you're like I tell people all the time, when you're dealing with doctors, a lot of doctors don't have any bedside manners. And if you can deal with the things that they say, it is nothing that any other person on this earth can say that's going to shake you or move you, because you didn't hurt it all. So the lady calls me from NIH, right? Now, mind you, when I first went to them the first time, I asked them if they did, I forgot how I asked it, but I said something like, if I could donate my body to them or whatever. And so the lady said, well, we would take your brain and possibly your spine, because at that time I didn't even have lesions on my spine, but I do now because, you know, it progressed or whatever. So she was like, you know, we just do the brain or whatever, take the brain. I said, and then what? She was like, and then we would give your body back to your family. And that just automatically turned me off, because my thing is, I've already said and have always said that I don't want to have a funeral. So I don't want anything to be complicated for my family, where body's going here, brains coming out, body going back this place. Like, that's just crazy. So so then I had looked into the Maryland Anatomy Board, and there seems to be just way cut different. You know what I mean? Like, you sign up for it, they take your whole body, you donate it to science. 18 months after they finish playing around, plucking around, doing whatever they're doing with it, they will cremate your body if that is your desire, and give the cremation to your family. So I said, well, that sounded like a better option, you know, for me, is what I was thinking. And so anyway, that's what I said I was going to do, because I felt like, hey, soul sister, I felt like if I donate my body to science, my life wasn't in vain. You know what I mean? I wasn't here just for no reason. And I always felt that way, even when
and it could be something they learned from you, from what happened with you medically.
Right. And so I'm like, so even before I ever even had any diagnosis, I was and still am on my driver's license, an organ donor. But you know, once I got the diagnosis, of course, I
Soul
found
sister,
out.
that is right. You see what Soul Sister said. The only problem they have it is at the moment that there's some crooked crematoriums that aren't cremating the loved ones, and they let them rot.
Oh yeah, I know. Well, and that's another thing too, because I thought about that also too, by just going to I'm sure you know Snowden's, because at least everybody in the Montgomery County area, every Black person uses them. They've been around for years and years and years. So I even, you know, just thought about that or whatever, but I'm like, it's not even about the money or anything, but I'm like, if I just go ahead and you know, get my body cremated, why not donate my body? Because I mean, I don't know. Some people I've talked to, like, I don't want to donate organs because I don't want to have this missing or that missing. I'm thinking,
like, you want to know what's missing. Like, okay, so like like your spirit gonna get to heaven and be like, ooh, you blind because they took your eyes after you died.
Yeah.
Ooh, you ain't got no soul.
Yeah.
They took your heart.
They say stuff like, oh, they're gonna kill you on purpose and all this kind of stuff so they can steal your organs or whatever. And I can honestly say, if that was the case, they would have been did me like that, because they done had many opportunities where I didn't think I was gonna make it about on the other side. And if something would have happened, nobody would have even thought that something was fishy going on. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
about somebody gonna kill somebody. They ain't killing
Give me
nobody.
a 10 on
yeah, a lot of those funeral companies be doing a lot of old raggedy stuff.
Here.
And another thing too about the medication is, you know, I could take something that works perfect for me, but it might not work at all for Vivian, you know, and vice versa. Everybody's body just completely different.
That's true, because you gotta think about it. The thing is, in reference to like with those kind of medicines, because like Sarah's talking about Abilify aripiprazole has the best clinical outcome for patients with bipolar, people who is susceptible to mania. All right, baby, you too. But she said Seroquel works better for her.
Yeah.
And see,
I think it's the best medicine I ever been on as far as like sleeping and stuff. You know what I mean?
And see, as Sarah says, she suffered more with the mania than the depression. And with me, I suffer more with the depression. I'm
just suffering all around. How about that one? But let me tell you what this lady did. So, and I hate to say this because I have been telling people to, you know, contact, NIH or whatever like that if they have any type of health issue. And I'm not changing it because, you know what I mean? They wouldn't have to pay for anything, especially anybody who don't have insurance and they're dealing with some type of health issue. Well, anyway, when I so they have a program where you can be a lifelong, I think it's like lifelong participant or whatever, which basically means you agree to come to them at least, you know, once a year and all that other type of stuff for testing. So that sounds great. And at first I started doing it, but then it became a bit much because you got to keep in mind, I have my own neurologist who's doing MRIs and so on and so forth. And then I have my back issues and spine issues and neck issues. So they're doing MRIs with that. And I'm not a fan of the MRI machine anyway, but I've done them so much that even the other day I was in there, got me a good, nice old sleep. Okay. So anyway, when the lady called me, and last time she said something else that had kind of irked me or whatever. But anyway, when she called me,
hey, bro, True. Happy Veterans Day, my brother. So you said she hurt you?
Yeah, so she had called me or whatever like that. And so she was just confirming to make sure that I was still coming and all of that. So I was like, yes, I'm still coming. And I said, is there any way y'all could set up transportation? Girl, not that I don't have a car or whatever, but I had just came from that area. And I don't like to do a lot of that long distance driving because I get very, you know, tired or whatever. And so I had forgot all about the appointment coming up or whatever. So anyway, she said yes or whatever. Our conversation was very minimal, maybe less than a 5-minute conversation. But what I didn't understand was why this lady in the middle of this conversation about me showing up, the time I need to be there, she was like, and I just wanted to ask, were you interested in donating your brain to us when you die? I felt like that's a conversation that you have with a person face to face. That's not something that you just slide in, you know, midway in. I just thought that was so bad. Like, who does that? Like, I don't even mind given the brain. We already went through this whole conversation a long time ago.
That sounds tacky.
Yeah, it was. And so I was going to check her, honestly, when I got there. But by the time I got there, it was so much confusion because, remember, this is my first time letting them accommodate me with transportation, right? So I thought they were just going to call like a Uber or something. But they use a cab company from, I guess they have cab companies that they use, and they take the person leave from NIH, come all the way to me, and then bring me all the way there. So the man was taking a wrong turn. He on the phone trying to tell the people he on the way and all of this other stuff. And so usually, to be honest, it doesn't matter what doctor's appointment I go to. I always have one of my family members with me. It doesn't matter if it's pain management. I'm never alone. You know what I mean? And so I think because I went there the other day and I was by myself, I was having my anxiety was through the roof, you know? And I think that just wore me out. And I was like, I will not do that again. I can count on one hand in the last 10 years how many times I've been to the doctors or hospital alone. And trust me, it's not more than 5 times. Or even if I start out alone, within an hour, 30 minutes or whatever, one of my family is there. And so, yeah, I don't.
Sarah said the last time she had an MRI, she found out they left a surgical clip in her abdomen. Girl, that's a lawsuit.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know a lot of times the people who can't get the MRIs, they end up doing the CAT scan, but the CAT scan is not going to show as much as the MRI. But then again, if you can't get the MRI, you can't get the MRI. But I was just suggesting, and I probably will do a whole video later on to explain to people about NIH, because I think a lot of people, they don't know anything about it. And I think it's worth even a plane ride, if it be necessary.
Back to you, right.
You want to what?
The diamond game. Go back over to you. Right.
Soul Sister, I don't mind her asking me, but I just don't think you should ask a person on the phone. And it would be different if you're going through like a list of different questions and stuff like that. But it was kind of like in a rush conversation. Like, by the way, when you die, you want to give us your brain? That was just inappropriate to squeeze that in there.
He right here. Get on my damn.
I know y'all ain't got that.
Last time I heard anything from
Yeah, that's like what they do at NIH. They can see things like even some of the eye tests that I took. That's not something that a regular ophthalmologist will be able to see. Even their MRI machines are different than the ones at community radiology and stuff like that. Because I had the diagnosis of lupus for like 3 years, and they were able to rule that out. So I told people too who may have a misdiagnosis, or they wonder if they have one, or they want a second opinion or whatever.
Ice. Yeah. All right.
To go to them.
217. You doing well?
Yeah, I am going to have Vivian, put yourself on mute, child.
Sorry.
But I am going to do and I've talked about this for like 8 years. There's been a couple people, honest to God, who have reached out to me even by email and who thank me because I helped them to get medication and stuff like that. So, I mean, I've been talking about this for many, many years. But also being on YouTube, you get beaten down by all the bad people and all the people who take advantage of what you do. So sometimes you tend to feel, I guess, defeated, and you stop, sharing information that can help, others. But I am going to do another live on that, and talk about it. And actually, the lady was asking me if I would allow them to take care of all of my health needs, because they said that I really need to be in one place under one umbrella where everybody can be on the same page with my health. I've been looking to have that done for years, but the problem is I'm not willing to go all the way down because it's not around the corner. I'm just not willing to go there for every single bit of my health. They said they will handle my mental health, the MS, the RA. They said they would do physical therapy. Like, they even got the pharmacy there. You know what I mean? So it sounds great. But I don't think I'm willing to do that. Plus, I've been with my primary care.
Would you think they'll set you up a primary person that will be your designated transportation out there?
Oh, they said they would. They said, no. You mean like a set person that's gonna pick me up? I don't know about all that. I know the guy that brought me home, he wasn't that bad. But it took, even with that, I was done, and it took like probably 40 minutes before the cab was ready. And I mean, maybe I'm spoiled because I drive or, riding with people, but I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm ready to go home, But, people who live out of state and stuff like that, you can even be an inpatient in there. You can stay there or whatever. So this is what I was telling Joyce, like with her daughter having a diagnosis and her not having insurance, this is a place where you can go and get everything. And being as though it's the beginning of the diagnosis, I would especially say to go, because it could be a misdiagnosis. Some people think that they have MS. Like I worked with one of my old managers. I think it was her brother. They thought he had MS. He had the diagnosis for it, but to come find out it was Lyme disease. So
now, Shelly, I told you my sister used to work out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
She used to work at NIH at the National Institute of Health, the Cancer Institute, because they got different campuses and stuff like that. And she worked for all the doctors. The doctors that she worked for were actually appointed by the president. Will that be it? Okay. They were appointed by the president. And so she was there during Reagan, part of Reagan, and Clinton. And she ended up leaving and ended up back during Obama. Don't ask me, it was weird. But and Bush. So when she got diagnosed with breast cancer, she was going to her own doctor doing whatever. Here you go. Thank you. Have a good day. She was going to her own doctor, whatever. And I think they misdiagnosed. Well, she had the surgery done. She had a biopsy done. So her doctors told her, well, because she was at the research institute, and her doctors had her fill out all of these records that they can give her medical records. Because she worked with some of the best doctors in the United States. And they got her medical records. They went and did research. They was like, nah, they misdiagnosed you. You got ductal breast cancer. Either way, she shouldn't have had a lumpectomy. She should have had a because they only did a lumpectomy on her. I think it was George Washington. Georgetown. Anyway, they only did a lumpectomy on him. They was like, no, you shouldn't have had a lumpectomy. You need, you actually have to have a full what do you call it? Where they remove the whole breast. The whole
I can't think of the name of it right now.
mastectomy. She had to have a mastectomy.
Mastectomy, yeah.
Anyway, so she had a mastectomy. But listen, this is what they did. He ended up sending her to Howard University. She ended up with the best plastic surgeon and oncologist in the area. As a matter of fact, the plastic surgeon, it was him, Ben Carson, and somebody else, the brain doctor. The three black premost doctors in the United States were that they were on a cover of Forbes magazine. Her doctor was, and his name was Dr. LaFall. He's retired since now. He's since retired. And when my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer, she got her stuff sent there, and they actually, made it happen and got her her diagnosis and stuff together. So yeah. So my sister, what she did out at NIH was they were in charge of, okay, you know how they got all of these places that do all of these do all this research?
Yeah.
They send the paperwork into them and their proposed experiments and all that stuff and how much money they're going to need and stuff like that. And then these doctors, they look at it, and they're a team of doctors. They go and they fly in and they look to see the labs and stuff like that. And then they sign off on if they should be given money for those for their research. That's what she was working at. She was the secretary out there for them. She worked where she would like do all of the travel and all of that stuff. So yeah, she was out there. So she was in the best place when she got diagnosed. Now I'm gonna tell you, the only thing I regret is that when she was out there, I didn't get that BRCA test when I was younger, because the BRCA test tell you if you have the family gene. If I would have known my mom then, if I would have known back then what I know now, I would have got that BRCA test, but I didn't. I was still young yet, and I was, but girl, if I'm able to get the BRCA test, and I find out I got a 1% chance of getting breast cancer, off these puppies are coming. I don't need them. I ain't having no kids.
Yeah, and it's like the eye testing that they did. You basically you stare into the machine and you look towards the cross or whatever. And the thing is, they can see in advance if you're you're about to get a lesion or whatever, or your eyes is going to be affected by it. And that's where how Joyce's daughter even found out she had MS through the eyes. So like I said, it would be a great thing, I think, for her to do. And but I had went to University of Maryland in Baltimore one time. So I had went there, and I forgot who had recommended for me to go there. But anyway, they had recommended, it was like, it's free to go, this, that, or whatever, da, da, da. So anyway, I had went, and I'll never forget the neurologist. I can't remember if they did MRIs or if I brought my MRIs with me, or maybe I did both. Maybe I brought like the MRIs that my last MRI I had, and then probably they had did some MRIs. I don't even remember. It was probably like back in 2014, 2015, something like that. And I'll never forget, the guy says, your brain should not look like this, even with MS. He said, if you were 80 years old and with MS, your brain shouldn't look this bad. And I'm just like, what am I going to do about that? You know what I mean? Like, how does that help me, what you just said? You know what I mean? And so I mean, I don't need people to like soften the blow for me. I don't mind, say whatever it is that you need to say, but a lot of these doctors really have bad bedside manners. And if a person is not in a good place mentally, they will mess around and take their self out. You know what I mean? Listening to these doctors and the stuff that they be talking about.
That's true, sis. Because I remember when my cousin was in the hospital and she had cancer, right? She had cancer like all over her body, and they had a note in her chart that they weren't supposed to just tell her anything. You know what I'm saying? She was doing well and everything. She had been singing and everything. That doctor came in here, told her that you only got a couple weeks to live. Why she started screaming, and all her sisters and mother and everybody was there. They was screaming, grandkids and everybody. You talking about no bad side manner. I thought they was gonna kill that man, and they ain't even wait till her husband got in there. I had to go down the hallway and find her husband, and cause they lost it. All of my aunt was like trying to calm the twins down, and they was running up. Girl, you would have thought that they had told them they was dying. They ready to jump out the window or everything. I was like, all right, baby, you have a good one. Y'all, I ain't never, well, yeah, I did. I was about to say I ain't never seen nothing like that before. Yes, I did. Because they acted the same way when their sister died.
Asking me for my brain and rushing that in the middle of, a conversation where you're not asking any other questions, a person could take that to mean you don't think I have long left.
Girl, I wouldn't even win. I promise you. I wouldn't even win because I would thought.
I didn't tell my family.
See, my conspiracy thinking behind self. I would have thought they want to kill me.
Get the brain.
I was like, what? Wait a minute, hold on. What in the world going on up in this joint?
And they got animals and stuff down there, so a lot of people be coming after them for that. You know what I mean? The monkeys and all of that stuff.
They would have had they would have had to say something else for me. Because I'd be like, you know what? Let me speak to your supervisor. Because I need to talk to them. Because I need to ask them why you asking me this question. Did somebody tell you to ask me this? Because I always think, I'm the conspiracy queen. Your girl a conspiracy queen. I be thinking they out to kill me. I'd be like, y'all out to kill me. Sir, what you talking about? You used to trust medical people. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust myself half the time, sis. Sarah talk about she used to trust medical people. I don't trust them. Trust nobody. I don't trust nobody. I can't. Don't trust nobody but God. I should have known, man. Y'all, I'm about to get off of here because I'm about to cry.
What you about to cry for?
I gotta call these people and find out what's gonna happen tomorrow. I gotta find out what's gonna happen, sis. Because if not, I might be up in it. Y'all might see me delivering the word tomorrow on YouTube.
Y'all don't have like a you know how some churches have a senior pastor and then somebody under the pastor?
No, what happens is we are assigned a pastor every year. Our pastor been there for 18 years. He about to retire. I guess he said, I told him, I know you leaving, you tired of us. He laughed at me when I said that. But I must have been serious.
Well, it's really nothing for you to be upset about. They say when two or more come together, so long as y'all all up in here together tomorrow, everything should be all right. you know. And just look at it like this. It's a blessing that he's going on to another church instead of going on to glory. You know, sometimes we have to change our way of thinking. You know what I mean?
I mean, and I understand all of that. You just don't understand. It's just then you gotta train up a new pastor. All that ain't cool. That's my thing. Girl, you just how you doing? Talking to myself. But yeah, you know, I ain't gonna cry soul sister. You know, it's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be pretty cool. I mean, if I don't do nothing but do Bible study tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it'll be all right. It will be fine. So
if you end up doing Bible study on your channel, let me know. I would
it's gonna be on my channel. It's gonna be on
I would love to
I probably just get up and teach Sunday school. That's probably what I'll do. Sunday school be good.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, baby.
231.
Right. $3.
So since I didn't hear it because I really haven't been on YouTube at all, but I seen, you know, like if you cut on YouTube and you can kind of see the little boxes. I had seen you was on the thing with grown folks, but I don't know what the topic was.
18. Straight box.
Straight box.
Yeah, 18.
Shelly.
Yes, darling.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself.
What you doing now?
You know what you're gonna do. You're gonna keep on pushing.
That's right. Don't give up.
Oh, who giving up?
What you talking to you?
I just don't want to train nobody new. Thank you. That's all it is. I'm talking about training somebody new. One thing I'm gonna say, Shelly, he was really sweet, and he blessed me with a gift when he left. He blessed me with a gift, so I thought that was sweet of him. But oh shoot, we'll see how things will work.
I might be just moving him in a whole nother direction. You know what I mean?
And well, he might be moving him in a new direction, but I got to think of it this way: he might be moving me to elevate me. You know?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Because he told me I got to call the elder girl.
Child. And why they out here talking about Lyric and beat up Jay Wilson, child?
Girl, I heard that too. They said Lyric slapped Jay Wilson.
I seen the video with the GIF or whatever that they took and put it together. So
well,
you know they going on with their little
some new shoes.
Huh?
Lyric got her some new shoes. He said he went. Remember he said he went to the what you gonna had to only pay 65 cents.
65 cents for dog shoes?
He got dog shoes, some dog food, and something else.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think TikTok is giving me some more money to shop with. I gotta go in there and look.
Girl, how much? When can I get some TikTok money?
I think you gotta have the 5K. What's my face first?
5K or 5,000 people.
Yeah. Yeah.
That sucks.
But I gotta go look. But I did see something. I feel bad because even on TikTok, it got to the point where, you know, you kind of become like on first name basis with some people. You know, you go in their lives and chill with them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I just don't know how people do it all. I just can't do it all.
Girl, you know you got so much going on. But you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I gotta find that Lyric slapping Jay Wilson video.
It was on who else put it on their community wall? I don't know. It had to be somebody I was subscribed to because certain people pages I'm not going to. I don't give a damn what's going on and what they talking about. I ain't going. Okay.
Girl, you sound like me. And I am telling you, I'm not going.
Lyric was doing a little bit more than slapping him. Lyric was effing him all the way up. Okay. I don't know what the heck
Now,
that was all about.
Do you think they just put the video like da 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 da? Like,
I don't know. You know what? Hold on a second. Let me see if I can look down on my wall right quick. Maybe I can get it shared if I can find it. Now that you said that video was funny, where'd you see it at, Soul Sister? I can't remember where I seen it.
You know what I'm saying? Do you think they like sped it up? And
I was thinking that at first until I saw it, and then I was like, no. Hold on. Let me put you on mute for a second. Let me check out something.
Okay. So, sister, where was the video at? Thank you, Sarah. You say everybody beeping 313, Shelly.
No shade, but you know he gonna have it. Of all people, I shouldn't even have asked him. But do Uncle Tim got it too? Because you can definitely depend on them too.
She said beeping 313 got it, so you know Tim got it. And Tim probably got it and probably over there harassing him with it already. Still raining outside?
Yeah, still drizzling a little bit.
Sucks. Rain sucks.
Yeah.
I need to be like you. Going home and Netflix and chilling.
Okay.
All right, you too, darling. You said Tim couldn't wait.
As soon as I said that, guess who live talking about yes, Lyric is the baddest B.
Who? Jay
Wilson.
Well, y'all, you know I'm gonna go over there and look at him and laugh at him because he's silly.
Child.
And look, and I'm gonna drop my Cash App in his chat. You know Tim does this for fun, not for malice intention.
I don't know about all
Tim don't like Jay Wilson. He don't like him. Anyway, y'all, Shells, thank you for coming up with me, sis.
Yeah,
you know
absolutely. Anytime.
I'll call you back later on and I'll explain to you everything else that happened. Good gracious.
All right, I'll be here. You know, I'll be up until, you know, I go to bed try to go to bed at a decent time so I don't be late for church in the morning. But I'll be up for a while. It's only 6 o'clock, even though it feels much later. I'm gonna run over to past the place and find out what the hell going on.
I'm going over there too. Y'all listen, as my mom always say, live, love, and laugh. And as my dad always say, Lord, make us a blessing so we can be a blessing. Shelly, tell them again what your next thing is coming up.
It's going to be on, well, first I'm going to start with this November the 18th. I will be with Creole Butterfly, and we will be talking about grief. I think it's very important we talk about grief and how it affects us, especially during the holidays. On the following day, which will be the 19th of November at 3 p.m., I will be having brunch part 2. And December the 10th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be having cupcakes and cocktails. Well, you will be learning some great recipes that you can fix for your family and friends for the holidays. And also cupcakes with Mo's Kitchen and Home. I will be the host. I will be giving out money, and we are going to be having fun. And that will be December the 10th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's gonna be it. You on mute, Viv? Oh, okay. I was also thinking too, Viv, that you also too need to like text me the address of the gas station, and we also need to come up with a code word. That way, if there's ever somebody in there that's acting shaky, or you feel like maybe they about to stick the place up or whatever, because it's all good that we sit up here watching, but if we can't do a damn thing about it, then that don't help nobody. But I was thinking that the other day, you know, just because I be watching all these shows and stuff, and I'm not speaking it onto your life, but I do think that we definitely need to have things like that together. And I think it should be a code word that you should be able to give to me or any of the people who watch you to let them know, hey, something ain't going on right, you know.
I'll talk to you about it. There ain't no problem. Because I got a couple people, you, Belia, Sarah, y'all always watching. So I'll give it to you, soul sister. We'll talk.
Okay. All right. I'll see you over to pass the place, chill.
All right, honey.
All right. Love
you. Love you too, sis. All right.
Bye.